Hey, y'all, I just get to say it again. Jesus is Lord. Thank God the word works. God's on your side. Hold on, I got to get my coffee going here this morning. I've been talking to you the last several days about where there is no vision, the people perish. Well, I'm not going to perish because, man, I have got a vision. I could spend so much money that if you thought about it, it'd make your head swim. I'm believing God for open doors. I'm believing God for my own satellite. I'm believing God for television stations, whatever. I'm telling you, I'm believing God. Wide open for Jesus. Paul said this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, I press toward the mark of the high calling in Christ Jesus. I've seen a lot of people my age that are now dead because they retired and quit. Let me show you something over here in 2 Kings. Let me get my Bible. In 2 Kings chapter 7, verse 3. There's a famine over there in Israel. I mean, they're starving. They're trying their best to destroy them. But watch this. There were 4 leprous men outside the gate there. They were sitting there, and one said to the other, "Why sit we here until we die?" That's verse 3 out of 2 Kings chapter 7. Well, I think there's a lot of old people feel that way. We're just going to sit here until we die. They don't have a vision. Now watch this. So one said, if we go into the gate in the city, there's a famine going on there, we're going to die. If we sit out here with nothing to eat, we're going to die. But if we go into the camp of the enemy over there, they might let us live. Well, when they made a decision to get up and do something, God went with them and caused all of Israel to be saved. So what are you saying, Pastor Frank? Do something for God. Make a decision that you're going to do something and don't just sit around and hang on until you die. Now, I personally believe that the teaching on the rapture is right. But there's a lot of people just kind of sitting around holding, well, maybe Jesus would come take me out of all this mess. No, you ought to be the mess that's giving the devil a hard time. You ought to be the one that is not waiting to do nothing. You ought to be the one that's having success in every area of your life. He that's within you is greater than he that's within the world. So how can you lose with the stuff I use? Hold on. Oh, I needed that this morning. Listen to me. Those men sat out there and one said to the other, why sit here till we die? Let's do something. And when they did something, God got involved with the something that they were doing and caused all of Israel to be delivered. You need to have a plan. You need to have a vision. You need to be planning on going someplace. You don't need to just sit around and wait and just kind of hope everything's going to be all right. And after all, I've got enough money to retire on. Or after all, my Social Security and my retirement, I can just sit. Hey, there's a lot to do out there. Places to go, things to do. I got a little post from a friend of mine up in Canada, and she had a picture of her 90-year-old mother learning to snorkel. I mean, it was cold in Canada, so she was in a pool somewhere, heated pool, learning to snorkel, 90 years old, because she wants to go snorkeling this year. Hey, what a vision. I know people like my friend David McComish here. He's 83. He used to play hockey back years ago when he lived in Canada. The other day he decided, well, I'm just going to go ice skating. Hadn't been 20, 30 years, but he just, got his car, went down to the rink and went ice skating. Don't ever get so old that you lose your hair. Don't ever get so old that you lose your vision. Don't ever get so old that you lose the desire to do anything. Hey, my time's gone. Do something. Even if you don't know what to do something. Write the vision. Don't perish by not having something to do. Hey, I got to go. Going to have my coffee. I'm going to enjoy this. Hey, saints, I got a lot to do, a lot to go. I'm pressing toward the mark of the high calling in Christ Jesus. I will not perish because of a lack of vision. I'm going to be on this all week, so you might as well get ready for it. It's good stuff. So until I'm with you tomorrow, saints, don't perish. Get a vision. Go for it. And remember all day, hey, Jesus, he's Lord. Thank God. Hey, the word works.